Alright, Shalom, Shalom. First, I want to give all honor and glory to the Most High Yahweh, Bahashim Yahweh Shai. Yahweh being the Heavenly Father, Yahweh Shai being the Son of God. And this lesson is going to, or the whole reason this lesson is going to be about you will die chasing the American dream, right? But, starting off with this lesson, I want to first pull out this precept. This is the book of Luke, chapter 6, verse 24. It says, "But woe unto you that are rich, for ye have received your consolation." And that's the Lord speaking, right? Consolation goes into comfort or comforting, right? Because a lot of you, and focusing on you Black, Hispanic, and Native Indians, right? You have been liberated. You have been prospering in Esau's Edom kingdom, which is Esau Edom. He's the wicked of the earth. He's the devil of the earth, man. And going into it, this world is not gonna last, man. This kingdom is not gonna last. The fashion of this world passeth away, right? And you being comforted and established and firm in this world, when truth come upon your ears or fall upon your ears, you hearken not unto it, because you already established and firm in this world, right? We're going into it. Lord willing, this video is edifying. And let me pull out this precept as well. This book of Job, chapter 22, verse 17. It says, "Which said unto the Most High, Depart from us, and what can the Almighty do for them?" And yeah, that's what you Jakes, man. You Black, Hispanic, and Native Indians, man. Because you try to preserve and save your life in this world, because you are established. You comforted in this world, man. You exalted in this world. Right? And that's why a lot of you Black, Hispanic, and Native Indians cannot hearken and be obedient unto the truth. Right? You have became the enemy of those that speak the truth, man. Right? Verse 18, it says, "Yet he filled their houses with good things, but the counsel of the wicked is far from me." And yeah, the Most High have made you prosper, gave you abundance. You exalted, man. And that's somewhat America as a whole. It's exalted. Hey, I say it's a city of consolation. Just like going in the ancient times, Capernaum was a city of consolation. But the Lord have judged Capernaum. And we gonna go into it, right? Luke chapter 6, verse 24 says, "But woe unto you that are rich, for ye have received your consolation." You are comforted. And yeah, being you indulging in all manner of wickedness and abomination. You indulging in all manner of sorcery. America is a land of access. Our people's full of access, man. Just completely indulgent. Right? Right there with me. Hello? Hello? Nah, I'm doing something right now. I bet. So, we're going into it. Let me pull out this precept. Let's go to the book of Matthew, chapter 11, Verse 23. Right, this is the book of Matthew, chapter 3, verse 3 says, "And thou, Capernaum, which are exalted unto heaven." Yeah, in this case, a scenario, that's America, Babylon the Great. You have, a woman being exalted, liberated to do whatever they will or whatever they want. Right? It's a land of a land of lawlessness. That's it's, it's a reason why it speaks about, bear with me like this. This land going to perdition in the book of Revelation. Right? This is the book of Revelation, chapter 17, verse 11. It says, "And the beast that was and is not, even he is the eighth, and is of the seven, and goeth into perdition." Which is, that seven is going into Britain, or the British, or the Great Britain. That's of the seven. Which, America came out the Britain, the Great Britain, from the British. The eighth is America, which goeth into perdition. Going into the word perdition. Right, bear with me. Right, a ruin or destruction, a perishing of money. But going into it, this is going to be a wicked land, full of abominations, full of access, full of indulgence and wickedness. One of the ways that America is exalted onto heaven, man, because they, it's a land of lawlessness, man. Have no law or free to do anything. But going, focusing on you, Black, Hispanic, and Native Indians, this is one of the cities that the Lord have, judged, man. And I'm liking you, Black, Hispanic, Native Indians that's in the land of America, on Capernaum, man. Right? "And thou, Capernaum, which are exalted unto heaven, shall be brought down to hell." And yeah, that's exactly what's going to happen to you, Black, Hispanic, Native Indians, man. Who's, comforted and established and firm in this world, man. In the land of America. Are you successful? Right? You think you got everything you need, man. But not knowing that it's vain and vanity. Everything under the sun is vanity and vexation, man. But you are deceived, because this all you can see, man. But going into the word Capernaum, bear with me.
Strong's G.
A village of comfort, man. And yeah, you Black, Hispanic, and Native Indians that's in the land of America, you are comforted by all manner of abundance of the earth, by riches, wealth, by your materialistic things, by your drugs and medication. Right, you are that village of comfort in this day and age, man. To the point where you do what you will, right? Which goes back to that wicked sorcerer, that wicked man Esau Edom. I forgot his name, what his name was, but he had a saying which is do without will, which is lawlessness, man. Right, that's a big reason why a lot of you Black, Hispanic, Native Indians hearken not onto the truth, because you are somewhat restricted. You are restricted to do the things that your body wants, man. Right? For you have received your consolation. But once this world ends, you're going to receive damnation. Our Capernaum, which are exalted unto heaven, shall be brought down to hell. Right? Because the Lord is going to bring hail upon you, Black, Hispanic, Native Indians, doing all manner of wickedness, man, and hearkening not unto the truth. It says, which have been done in thee, have been done in Sodom, it would have remained unto this day. So if the works which was done in America by the prophets would have been done, which I'm making a similarity or parallel between Capernaum at that time to this country, to this kingdom, man. If the works that's being done by the prophets in this country would have been done in Sodom, Sodom would have remained, man. It would have lasted onto this very day, man. Probably, man. That's just to show you that Capernaum at that time was exalted and more wicked than Sodom, which they were exalted, comforted. They had the abundance, right? They was indulging in access, had no moderation, no restriction, man. Wealth, anything that comforts the flesh, they was comforted, man. It was established, firm, and that's the land of America today. If the work that was done in America was done in the land of Sodom and Gomorrah, it probably would have lasted. And I say, like other brothers have said, America is more wicked than Sodom and Gomorrah. America sins have far exceeded than the sins of Sodom and Gomorrah, and I believe that the wickedness have far exceeded the wickedness of America have far exceeded than the wickedness of Sodom and Gomorrah. Hey, it's more exalted than Sodom and Gomorrah. It says in the book of, it says, loosely paraphrasing, sin. Well, I ain't gonna say. I'm not gonna paraphrase, but America's sins have reached onto heaven. The sins of America have reached onto heaven. Ezekiel chapter 28. It goes into America saying she sitteth in perfect beauty. Right, America have all that the heart can wish for, all that the heart can desire, man. And a lot of you Black, Hispanic, and Native Indians, you are attached to it, man. Right, let me get a precept. Let's get Revelation chapter 18. This is the book of Revelation 18, verse 7. It says, how much she have glorified herself and lived deliciously. See, America has been, exalted, indulging in all manner of wickedness and in the earth, right? And that's you black, Hispanic, Native Indians, which are a part of America, right? You doing what you will. That's why when truth come, like I'm saying it again, when truth come or fall upon your ears, you hearken not onto it, right? Because you want to lean upon the staff of America. You want to continually be comforted by the staff of America. You want to continually be upholded by the staff of America, which shall break and wither. It says, so much torment and sorrow give her, for she saith in her heart, I sit a queen and am no widow, and she shall see no sorrow. Right? Right, let's get Ezekiel, verse 28. Verse 8. Nah, Salakia. Let's get. Yeah, it's verse 27, Salakia, which says, I sit in perfect beauty, or of perfect beauty. This is the book of Ezekiel, chapter 27, verse 4. It says, thy borders are in the midst of the seas. Thy builders have perfected thy beauty. Verse 3. And say unto Tyrus, which in this case is America, O thou that art situated at the entry of the sea, which are a merchant of the people for many isles. Thus saith the Lord power, or the Lord God, O Tyrus, thou hast said, I am of perfect beauty. And that's America. America said that they are of perfect beauty, man. They got all the heart can wish for. They are comforted. They, are in access. Look at how much obese, if I'm saying that word right. Look how much fat America is compared to the other countries. While you look at a lot of these Americans' homes and their kitchen, they whole house or their kitchen is filled. Which in other countries, they only get what they get on that day, man. Right? In other countries, they in moderation. Right? They not in access, man. They not overindulging. Right? But in the land of America, hey, this is a land of meat, a land of pork, right? A land that's full of pork, meats. Hey, it's real spiritual when you understand that why there's when you look spiritually, look at why there's a chicken, a lack of chicken, man. It's because the Lord plaguing, man. It was good. Alright, let's go back. This is the book of Matthew, chapter 11, verse 23. Says, and thou, Capernaum, which art exalted unto heaven, shall be brought down to hell. The mighty works that have been done in thee have been done in Sodom, it would have remained until this day. unto you that shall be more tolerable than lamps in the day of judgment than for thee. Alright, let's look at the word tolerable. Right, bearable. Right, but going into it, bear with me. Alright, let's go back to the book of Luke, chapter 6, verse 24. It says, but woe unto you that are rich, for ye have received your consolation. A rich man, you prosper, you got wealth, and you have already been comforted. But your end is gonna be utter destruction, man. It says, woe unto you that are full, for ye shall hunger. And yeah, looking at America, you have people in other countries dying because of lack of food. Whereas you have in America, you have people dying because of the access, because the overindulgence of meat and dainty things, man. That's America being exalted, man. In access, man. Look at the obesity of the people in America compared to the other countries, man. Right, you have people in other countries saying, the Americans is fat, right? Obese. Versus that's a clear sign that America is a village of comfort, man. A village of overindulgence, a village of access, right? Which other soon shall be brought down to hell, soon shall be judged, because it's wickedness, right? It says, woe unto you that are full, for ye shall hunger. And yeah, the Lord is going to bring a famine upon the land of America, man. Right? Right, let's get the book of Isaiah chapter. Let's get that real quick. I don't know exactly what chapter it is, but I know where's it at. This is the book of Isaiah chapter 47, verse 1. It says, come down and sit in the dust, O virgin daughter of Babylon. And yeah, the Lord is going to have America sit in the dust. For it's been, sitting upon a calmly throne, exalted, is going to be thrown down to hell, which is destruction, right? Which is famine, destruction by sword, pestilence, right? The Lord's going to plague the land of America, man. Right? It says, come down and sit in the dust, O virgin daughter of Babylon. Sit on the ground. There is no throne. There is no throne, man. America has been, long reign, man. Long exalted, man. But it's gonna be cast down to hell, man. America has been exalted unto heaven. Right? It says, there's, O daughter of Chaldeans, for thou shalt no more be called tender and delicate. Right? You have, of past, or in the past, you have, other countries and people, of foreign countries wanting to come to America because it's a land of opportunity, a land that is exalted, right? Chasing that, wanting that American dream. Well, it's not gonna be like that no more. Hey, this country is gonna be cast down in the midst of the other countries, man. Right? It says, let's get verse 5. It says, sit thou silent and get thee into darkness, O daughter of the Chaldees. O daughter of the Chaldeans, it says, for thou shalt no more be called the lady of kingdoms. Right? This is the book of Luke, chapter 6, verse 25. It says, woe unto you that are full, for ye shall hunger. Woe unto you that laugh now, for ye shall mourn and weep. Hey, that's powerful, man. It says, woe unto you that laugh now, for ye shall mourn and weep. Let's get the book of Ecclesiastes real quick. Hey, the people in America don't know what's going on, man. This country's better get destroyed. Alright, this is the book of Ecclesiastes, chapter 1, chapter 2, Salakia. Verse 1, it says, I said in mine heart, go to now, I will reprove thee with mirth. It says, I will prove thee with mirth. Therefore enjoy pleasure, and behold, this also is vanity. Right, so this wise man, which is called the preacher in the Bible, and he said this is also his vanity. This also is vanity. Mirth, which is going into mirth, is joy, happiness, man, gladness. Right, and that's basically what America is. America is in the spirit of mirth. Right, in the spirit of or in the mindset of seeking pleasure and seeking appetites and exercising covetousness, man. Exercising their pleasures, man, of the flesh. Which there's a recompense. There's judgment coming to the land of America. It says, verse 2. I said of laughter it is mad, and of mirth what doeth it. So this preacher, if I'm not mistaken, it might be Solomon. Right, if I'm not mistaken, this might be Solomon epistle or words, sayings. But going into it, he said, I said of laughter it is mad. So even laughter itself, laughing, hey, it's mad. It's vanity. It says, and of mirth what doeth it. You damn Americans, you in the mindset or spirit of laughing and spirit of mirth, or in the mindset of seeking mirth, which all of that is vanity, man. Right, you in a house of feasting, indulging. Which is what I mean by the spirit of mirth. Just seeking pleasure, happiness, and joy, man, in this world. Which is man ought not to be like that, man. Man ought to seek the kingdom of the Most High, or have joy in the scriptures, have or be comforted by the scriptures, man. That's the better way, man. It says, I sought in mine heart to give myself unto wine. Matter of fact, let's jump down to 11. It says, then I looked on all the works that my hand had wrought, and on the labor that I had labored to do, and behold, all was vanity and vexation of spirit. There was no profit under the sun. So what? profit is all this, man. All of this is unprofitable. Seeking pleasure, right? Doing what you will, doing your own will, right? Seeking your just living in access, man. Not knowing that doing these things is gonna get you destroyed, man. Right? Let's get the book of 1 Corinthians. Chapter 7, verse 31, it says, and they that use this world as not abusing it. And yeah, we are in the world, but we not of it, man. We not abusing this world, man. We gotta go to work. We got things we gotta take care of. We got responsibilities. We amongst some worldly people, man. But we don't abuse it, man. We don't overindulge in these things, man. We don't indulge. We ought not to indulge in wickedness, man. In pleasure. It's okay, from time to time, drink a little yan, which is wine, but not overindulge in it, man. Not indulge in all the abundance of the earth, man. Not to seek to be rich, right? If I'm not mistaken, I got a precept about that. Right, let's get the book of Sirach. Right, bear with me. Right, this is the book of Sirach, chapter 31, verse 1. It says, watching for riches consumeth the flesh, and the care thereof drieth away sleep. So it's the point where you Black, Hispanic, and Native Indians, you are consumed, man. You are wearied down. You are weary in this land, man. Because watching for riches, man. It's to the point where you Black, Hispanic, and Native Indians came and sleep. Right, you have Jake just stand up all night thinking about what they can do to get rich, man. Using all their attention and energy for some that is vain, unprofitable unto the end. Which, riches will not deliver thee in a day of destruction, in a day of adversity. It says, watching care will not let a man slumber, as a sore disease breaketh sleep. The rich man hath great labor in gathering riches together, and when he resteth, he is filled with delicates. The poor laboreth in his poor estate, and when he leaveth off, he is needy. He that loveth gold shall not be justified, and he that followeth corruption shall have enough thereof. Right, so if you love wealth, gold, you're not going to be justified, man. It says, gold hath been the ruin of many, and their destruction was present. So gold have been a ruin, which is ruin goes into destruction or falling. Have been a destruction of many, man. It says, it is a stumbling block unto them that sacrifice unto it, and every fool shall be taken therewith. So it's a stumbling block onto you, because you have Jakes sacrificing their soul, man. Right, sacrificing their time, their energy for money, man. Sacrificing their morals and their principles, man. Their integrity for money, man. Their love for money, man. Right, you have, a lot of these celebrities, they sacrifice their family members, man. They sacrifice their morals and their integrity. That's why you have people like Diddy or P Diddy, getting, or uh, you know, attending or doing all manner of homosexual acts for money, man, riches and wealth and fame, man. Right, and this is the land of America, if you will. Right. Luke chapter 6, verse 25 says, "Woe unto you that are full, for ye shall hunger. Woe unto you that laugh now, for ye shall mourn and weep." So you laughing now, you in the mindset of mirth. You seeking mirth all the damn time. You woman that's living in pleasure, and you gonna die, man. Right? And I got a precept, Lord, for you females, man. You got you're black Hispanic woman who parties and clubs every damn weekend, man. Every damn, it's a hot girl summer. You have them, those you Israelites, you black Hispanic and Native Indians in Miami, partying seeking after pleasure all the damn time, man. Right? First Timothy chapter 5 verse 6, it says, "But she that liveth in pleasure is dead while she liveth." And this is concerning you black Hispanic women, man. That's subscribe to that whole hot girl summer, man. You liberate. You dress what you want. You dress how you want. Can't nobody tell you none. Are you seeking after pleasure for pleasure? Your feet do not rest at your home. Right? A woman should not be going out every damn day seeking pleasure, man. Every damn weekend seeking pleasure, man. Dressing up like a whore, a harlot. That's why the Lord, that's why it says but she that liveth in pleasure is dead while she liveth. And you a walking zombie, man. Right? Right? 1 Corinthians chapter 7, verse 31. "And they that use this world as not abusing it." And that's what you black, Hispanic, and Native Indians, you women and you men, that's what you're doing, man. You're abusing this world, man. You're overindulging in the abundance, in the abominations, in the wickedness of this world, man. Right? And you subscribe without knowing it. You subscribe onto that saying, "Do it without will." Right? Luke chapter 6, verse 26. Matter of fact, that's it on that. Let me get another precept real quick. Let's go to the book of Proverbs, chapter 23. This is the book of Proverbs, chapter 23, verse 1. It says, When thou sittest to eat with a ruler, consider diligently what is before thee. Man, let's jump down to verse 3. It says, verse 2, it says, "And put a knife to thy throat if thou be a man given to appetite." And that's a lot of you black, Hispanic, and Native Indians, man. You are given to appetite. Right? Whether it's by, food, whether it's by pleasure of the flesh, man. You was given to appetite, man. Right? It says, "Be not desirous of his dainty thing, of his dainties, for they are deceitful meat. And labor not to be rich, seize from thy own wisdom." It says, wilt thou set thine eyes upon that which is not? Right, so it says, wilt thou set thine eyes upon that which is not? You setting your eyes upon vanity, wealth, and all these things is unprofitable. It's not going to deliver thee in the day of destruction. It's not going to help you, man. Hey, that's why we exhort, man, or the true prophets is going to exhort, man, is going to attend unto wisdom, man, and seek after wisdom, for she a treasure that never faileth. A wisdom is more valuable than gold and silver. It says, for riches certainly make themselves wings, they fly away as an eagle toward heaven. See, you exalted, man. Right, continuously seeking, man. That takes me back to this. I'm gonna close out on that. Right, you will die chasing the American dream. Shalom. Double honors to the elders of the house of David, and salutations to those that labor and all honor, glory, and praises to the Most High Yahweh, Bahashim Yahushai, and peace and blessings unto the election and to your house. Shalom.